Now we got some breaking news here. The president has tested positive for COVID-19.
Their current status is right now, Matt.
Well, they've tested positive for COVID-19 according to the president. Right here, David and Brian, I have the letter from the president's personal physician to the White House press secretary. We're putting it up on the screen right now. Let me read it through to you. Memorandum for Kayleigh McEnany, assistant to the president and White House press secretary, from Sean P. Conley, who is the physician to the president. Subject in the line: President Donald J. Trump and First Lady Melania Trump's COVID-19 tests. It goes on to read, I release the following information with the permission of President Donald J. Trump and First Lady Melania Trump. This evening, I received confirmation that both President Trump and First Lady Melania Trump have tested positive for the SARS-CoV-2 virus, COVID-19. The President and First Lady are both well at this time, and they plan to remain at home within the White House during their convalescence. The White House medical team and I will maintain a vigilant watch, and I appreciate the support provided by some of our country's greatest medical professionals and institutions. Rest assured, I expect the President to continue carrying out his duties without disruption while recovering, and I will keep you updated on any future developments. That's from the physician to the President of the United States, Donald Trump. Now let's go to what Donald Trump tweeted out just within the last half hour. The President tweeting this out tonight at FLOTUS, which stands for First Lady of the United States, Melania Trump, and I tested positive for COVID-19. We will begin our quarantine and recovery process immediately, and he says we will get through this together. Now, what led up to this? Well, the President's primary aide, one of his closest aides, Hope Hicks, tested positive. And so here you can see the president walking onto Air Force One yesterday, and right there, following right behind him, is Hope Hicks. So here's what we know. Hicks began feeling mild symptoms during a plane ride with the president, returning from a rally in Minnesota last night. That's according to an administration official. She was quarantined away from others on the plane, and her diagnosis was then later confirmed today. She spent time with the president on Air Force One and Marine One, which is a much smaller helicopter, during that trip. After she tested positive, knowing that she had spent close time with the president and the First Lady were tested for COVID-19. The president went on Fox News earlier tonight, talked about how dedicated Hope Hicks was, saying that they were waiting for those test results. Then right before we came on the air, the president announced on Twitter, yes, he has in fact, and the First Lady has in fact tested positive for COVID-19. According to the physician, he's going to continue his duties so long as he's well enough to do that. We will look for more updates. We're working to gather reaction. Clearly a huge story that impacts everyone here in the U.S. as well as the rest of the world, with the president being the leader of the free world, now testing positive for COVID-19. Back to you guys.
For sure, Matt. Yeah, and then there's all the people, of course, that work around them and are around them all the time, from Secret Service to aides to staff members. So
man, that's crazy.
We're going to have to be tested.
It was like, what, 6-7 months ago, Trump was talking about, he's trying to downplay COVID-19 and say, oh, it's not, sir. Yeah, well, now your wife got it there, Trump.
We'll have more news right after this.
That's crazy. Well, yeah, like I said, he just a couple months ago, he's downplaying and said, oh, it's not that serious. Everybody's been warning that Trump, like, what, back in January, February, talking about COVID, it's going to spread, it's going to be nasty, it's going to be a lot worse than SARS if we all remember like that. And Trump was sitting there downplaying like that, you know. It's just crazy. Now what's going to happen? You know, and I remember months ago we were talking about, it'll be a couple months. Now it's like, COVID won't be gone, and it probably will pass through until next spring, at earliest. And it's going to get worse by Christmas time, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there you have it. President Trump and then First Lady has tested positive for COVID-19. All right, there you go.